What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to quickly talk about The Devil in Me. It seems like we're getting new information very soon, and that's kind of it. I mean, that's the title, that's the premise, and that's really what they said over on their Twitter. So the Dark Pictures tweeted this out yesterday, I believe, depending on when this video goes up. Taking bookings very soon. Hashtag The Devil in Me, and you see the picture. Welcome to the World's Fair Hotel. Enjoy your stay. It looks very ominous. That looks very, very cool, I think. And this is actually, I wanted to do a video on this game in my What's Going On series that I've been doing, where I talk about a game and see what we're gonna see of it over the next, say, 6 months. I was thinking of doing it, but I was thinking, you know what? They normally announce these Dark Pictures games, or they show them rather late. I think House of Ashes, I don't know. I feel like June or July is when they showed House of Ashes, and I believe that game came out in October. So they wait a pretty good amount of time, and they show it. They'll show a pretty big gameplay thing of it, and then the game, well, they'll show some sort of trailer, then they'll show some sort of 15-20 minute gameplay thing. We'll see how the cooperative elements of the game are. We'll see kind of a scene play out, and then the game comes out. I mean, that's kind of been their thing that they've been doing over the last couple of years. I'm excited. I'm really excited for this game. Hopefully I don't get too excited where then it disappoints me, but the Dark Pictures games have, in my opinion, gotten better each one. The Quarry was kind of that, that odd throw-in where it's oh shoot, it's a Until Dawn spiritual successor, but it seemed to be, what I gather, right, from a different team. It's not the same team that's making some of these Dark Pictures games. So, that was kind of separate, more higher budget, it felt like, right? And obviously trying to capture the Until Dawn kind of vibe. And that game came out, and I think that fits maybe somewhere in the middle or in the top of the Dark Pictures games. I think the Quarry is pretty darn solid. But the last one, House of Ashes, was really good, in my opinion. It definitely took the steps it needed to take, because Man of Medan, in my opinion, was not so good. Little Hope, I really didn't like a lot of the acting in Little Hope, which really hurt the game. I think Little Hope in general is pretty okay, but that acting, sometimes the acting was amazing, sometimes the acting was god-awful, so that really turned me off. And then House of Ashes, they finally nailed it. So for The Devil in Me, I hope they kind of basically, I want them to continue the trend upward. And again, based off of the tweet, taking bookings very soon, you could read that as the game's releasing soon, which I hope, but also I really look at it as, because I think actually Supermassive Games tweeted, or quote tweeted it, and said you definitely want to watch this space. So I think the taking bookings very soon means info, not release date. Because it's well, why would you need to watch the Twitter page if the game's coming out? You would watch the Twitter page for, new reveal of the game. So that's what I think. Probably sometime in July, I'd imagine. Right now, one thing I have to throw in, right? I have to throw this in. Please, for the love of God, do not come out in October. What's odd is, this is a horror game. It actually makes the most sense for this game to come out in October. But let me tell you something right now. October is too filled. This game really can, I think, be crushed by a lot of other games that are releasing around the exact same time of it if it comes out in October. I believe Man of Medan came out in August. That could definitely be wrong. I know Until Dawn did. Until Dawn definitely released in August. I'm pretty sure Little Hope released in October, right before Halloween, and I'm pretty confident House of Ashes also did the same thing early October, although some of those could be, give or take a few weeks from each of those dates, because I'm going completely off of memory. So it wouldn't be uncharacteristic. I mean, if they did do August, I think that would make sense. If they did September, I think sometime maybe late September would work, right? Because it's well, you could put it out and you get the initial push, and then a couple weeks later you'd have Halloween to help push your game, right? So I think that's what they should have done for Until Dawn. They never used any marketing tools, to push that game in October, but hopefully that's what they do for this game. But please do not come out in October, although for a horror game, much like even Outlast Trials, it makes sense for them to come out in October, but I really don't want them to, because there's too much there. Let me know what you think. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on so you know when all these videos go up, and I hope to see you all on the next one.